Welcome back, future viewers. Well, I hope you enjoyed the last video. Today we are going after Florida.
The enemy force sends out over 1,000 citizens a day from Miami, trafficking them into overseas white slavery.
Not white slavery! Anything but white slavery! Oh wait, aren't there quite a few Cubans living in Florida? Oh well, whatever, not important. We have a cruiser to attack.
Concentrate your attacks on intercepting these cannonballs. The objective is the destruction of all target areas and the command cruiser.
I'm not going to pay any attention to shooting down missiles.
A lovely and clear sea once more. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr.
Okay,
President.
sure. We'll go with that mission name. I should pay more attention to shooting down missiles. Probably if I didn't have regenerating health, I'd pay a lot more attention to them. But this is kind of a more casual game. Anyway, I decided to try out a missile launcher. Now, I happen to know that this next mission has some helicopters, so maybe taking... let's see. The one labeled as Sam. That seems like a good one. That has pretty decent range, a vertical sight, better for locking onto airborne enemies, I guess. I still get the impression that missile launchers in this game are mostly useful if you're using a controller, because if you're using a mouse you can just aim and click with bazookas no problem. Well, we've researched bazookas as far as they'll go, but we're not going to make the final bazooka just yet. I want to see if I can find a sniper cannon that's viable. I'm also kind of considering railguns and maybe a better flamethrower. Well, at worst I can grind a little bit to level them up. It's perfectly reasonable to do a no-grind run of this game, but that means that there are a lot of weapons that you aren't able to try out, and I like to show stuff off whenever I can. Well, I actually take that back. There's plenty of stuff I didn't show off in Shining Force because I neglected to grind everyone. I wonder why I'm willing to accept a no-grind game... I'm sorry. I wonder why I'm willing to accept grinding in this game but not Shining Force. I'll have to think on that a little bit more off camera. Well, probably because hitting an enemy with a lance looks basically the same no matter which centaur knight is using it. But some of the weapons are pretty unique in this game. Still, there might be other reasons, so I should think on that anyway. It appears that even though I've researched as far as I can, there's still a couple of bazookas that are not available yet. Yeah, this game has secret weapons. Also, that final bazooka, same firepower as the twin bazooka I'm using right now, but apparently it doesn't reload, or at least reloads a lot less frequently than the one I'm using, so that would improve DPS quite a bit, I imagine. Well, we're not going to make that, but don't worry, we will eventually.
Enemy forces occupy Miami Beach. That battle cruiser is the command ship, directing the Atlantic Ocean troops in this area.
Fortunately, the captain is not as smart as the pilots of the Elijah 1 helicopter and will be happy to stay in the mission area as long as we need it to.
Copy that. For their sakes, I hope they enjoyed their last R&R.
Oh my. Killing these people off with a one-liner. That's pretty cold. That's really cold. Anyway, the good news for this missile launcher is that the missile travels a lot faster than the first missile launcher that we got.
Bombers are approaching.
So it's nice to see those kinds of improvement. And yeah, they're using bombers on us. I have to give the game credit. They are kind of using a variety of methods to get us. Helps keep the missions varied. I feel like they might have tried using air support a little bit earlier, but whatever. Fortunately, these are video game super slow bombers, and they aren't using guided bombs or anything. If these were Ace Combat bombers, we'd be doomed. But they're not. I'm also using the machine gun a little bit more in this mission. I think we're at the point where it's reasonable. Oh, this is a resistant one, is it? Well, we have the gear to deal with that sort of thing. Aerial bombing, no big deal right now. Also, we are taking long-range missile artillery from the ship, but it's not nearly as big a deal as it was back in the last mission. To be honest, if we were taking things on in order of difficulty, I probably should have done this one first. Although the landmines are certainly annoying. Also, there's only a few of those self-destructing creepy crawlers instead of an unlimited number of them, which is a little bit of a difference. And, of course, now that we have the right weapon to deal with them, they're no big deal at all, really.
The missiles are airborne.
So, what hit me there was not really the bombs. It's more like I dashed onto a landmine while trying to dodge. That's the problem with dodging to the side in this game. Since you're always advancing, it's a little easy to lose track of what exactly you're dodging into.
That voice, is that the Eagle of the Atlantic, Brigadier General Robert Forrester?
Your former commander.
Metal Wolf, I don't know what you're up to.
Is it really that much of a mystery?
But I can tell you this. You're public enemy number one.
I thought it was pretty well known that the president was in there. Also, are they putting generals in charge of naval ships now? That's a new one on me. So, let's go clearing out a few crates. That offensive augment is going to be very nice. Unfortunately, the time that I took doing this was wasted a little bit. Not all crates have stuff in them, in defiance of video game logic. Also, air dashing. Very nice for moving without fear of landmines. I should probably have done that sooner. And I narrowly avoided stepping on another one right there. Also, direct hit from a bomb? No big deal. Regenerating shields have it covered.
The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Although I need to be more careful with those bazookas because prisoner trucks. A flamethrower works just fine, though. And I'm wondering, is there something secret if I go even further that away? Well, sort of. There is another prisoner truck, which I hope I don't miss back there. But if I did, I can always head back. Okay, there we go. No problem. I'll help you with this flamethrower. There's also some prisoner camps on top of the boats there, but reaching them is no big deal. There is one thing that's kind of a big deal, though. You'll see that in just a little bit. Also, once we get closer, those long-range rockets are a little more frequent, a little more annoying. There's not much cover up here. Also, shooting them with a single firing missile launcher is not great. They can easily bump into one of the enemy rockets. Well, this is another boss with destructible parts. Also, the correct approach would be to use the twin bazooka in one arm and the machine gun in the other to shoot down those missiles. That would have been a good idea. Also, those boats are worth getting rid of because you get a little bit of cash at the end of the mission, and also doing that reveals an energy pod, but that location, though, that location is going to be trouble. By the way, despite the name, you can use that SAM on grounded targets, or in this case, waterborne targets. And of course, check around. There's actually quite a few of those waterborne prisoner boxes. So there it is. There's that energy pod. Permanent health upgrade piece right there. Right in the middle of that instant death pool. So I'm thinking, should I go for it? Should I go for that? Like, how long should I wait before I go for that? Or maybe I should skip it and beat the boss. Also, I'm not sure that charging the railgun was worth my time there. The bazooka seems to work just fine. It's not like I was hiding behind anything while I was charging the railgun either. By the way, okay, here we go. Come on, you know what you wanna. Just making sure I got the buttons right, and here we go. Safe. So yeah, once you shoot down those missile launchers, there's not much left. And I almost finished the boss right there, but oh, wait, no. I have to be a stupid completionist about this sort of thing and get that last prison box that I missed before. There's actually another one aside from that I missed, but we're not going to talk about that. That's actually not a bad water splashing effect if you shoot the water with that bazooka. Okay. As you can tell, the boss is not really that big a deal. It's not nearly as oppressive as the Elijah 1 helicopter. It doesn't move anywhere, and its attacks aren't really that big a deal. But hey, I guess this was more of a relaxing level. Oh, really?
Brave lions until the end. Now carry out your duty. Carry out your own justice.
It wouldn't be Metal Wolf Chaos if people didn't say nonsense like that. It seems to still be at the same depth, if you ask me.
Yeah, for those who survived.
Great going, Mr. President.
You know, I don't think that ship would sink at all, really. We didn't hit any part that would take on water. Granted, the bridge isn't there anymore, and I guess that was important. Most of the weapons, too, so close enough. And the assessment says not my best performance, which is fair. I can't really bring myself to worry about that, though. Wonder where those citizens were trafficked to. Well,
Jody,
oh boy, if only this could have been avoided in some way.
citizens still continues all over the nation.
I guess neither of us will see any time off soon. I'm off to the next battle zone. Update me on the situation, Jody.
Yes, Mr. President.
Well, I guess that's that for Miami Beach. I guess that was a little bit of a vacation, now that I think about it. And the next map is going to be Chicago. A level with some notoriety, and not just because of the reputation of the city. Oh no. This is going to be something a little bit special, and I hope to see you there. Well, until then, hope you have a good day. Later!
Welcome